Hello guys, it's Sammy from Cheapware, and today we're gonna have a look at GameGuardian, another incredible cheating app for Android indeed. One of the most highly rated ones, and in my opinion, the best one out there at the moment. I'm going to show you how to download it, install it, use it all at once, so let's get right into it. You can obviously download it at cheatware.net. Just Google Cheatware GameGuardian or follow the link in the description of this video. Once you got it, obviously you would need to install it, and this is important, guys. This is an app that only works if your device is rooted, okay? Because simply put, it's a memory editor, and it's only gonna work if it's able to access the game that you're trying to hack with it. So you will need a rooted device. I would recommend using an emulator if you're new to doing a rooted device kind of stuff, or an old phone that, if you brick it, it's not that bad, because there's always that risk when you're rooting your device, because you're making changes that are really hard to reverse, alright? So, essentially what you want to do is you want to install GameGuardian as a system app. Now, depending on your particular operating system, emulator, whatever, this will work in different ways. Now, in my case, I'm using Lucky Patch. A lot of people are right now. The way I do it is I put the APK into my pictures folder, which I can access through the SD card in Lucky Patcher. All right, so GameGuardian, what's the latest version at the moment? 8.27.0, okay? So, install as a system app, that's important. You need to give this app root privileges. So, install as a system app, or if you're using another emulator or whatever, give it root privileges later and install normally. Alright? So, it's installing right now, and there we go. I'm just gonna reboot because that's recommended. See you guys later. Alright, and we are back. Now I'm gonna launch it. You can launch it manually, just normally. I'm gonna use Lucky Patcher because that's how it works on my particular device, or rather on my particular emulator. So, this is GameGuardian. You can launch the app. However, what it will do is it will install a second process. Actually, you need to give this root privileges, as I've already pointed out. Yes, let's allow it. Nice, install. Okay, what it's doing right now is it's basically installing a stealth app in a way. So what that basically means is it's an app that has, and let's give that, let's actually give this one root privileges, and obviously I denied that before. Yeah, we'll allow that. All right, so essentially what happened there is, yeah, let's get rid of the original. Yes, there we go. So it has installed a stealth app. Let me just explain this real quick, okay? This is the stealth app. Now, as you can see, this has a really scrambled name. This is just a string of randomly generated letters, all right? Essentially, what allows GameGuardian to do is stay undetected from online games. So if you're trying to hack an online game, although it's not easy to do, let me be honest, this will avoid you getting detected and banned automatically, alright? Because at this point, a lot of games have figured out how to just essentially get rid of people that are running the normal GameGuardian process that is called GameGuardian, alright? But anyway, so, a little bit too much information. How do you use GameGuardian? Essentially, well, you need a game that you're gonna hack. I usually use TinyMiner because it has a huge money value that's very easy visible. And what's important to note here is it's gonna be, I don't want to say it's impossible to hack online games using this, okay? Obviously, money hacks and stuff like that are impossible in online games because that data is stored on the servers. But some other minor hacks are possible, speed hacks and so on, using GameGuardian as well. However, generally, if you're not an incredible genius, you will not be able to cheat in online games using a memory editor such as GameGuardian. So, the basic functionality of GameGuardian is basically this, okay? You see a money value, you want to change it. Obviously, who wouldn't want unlimited money? So, it's at 300 right now. So, you open GameGuardian, you attach GameGuardian to this process. What GameGuardian allows you to do is just scan that process for certain values, alright? The way you do that is you click on the search icon and essentially enter your current money value. In my case, that would be 300. Now, you can search for unknown values which is a new function, which is really awesome. You can search for auto. Just go for auto if you don't know what exact value type you're looking for. And essentially just search for it in the whole GameGuardian, in the whole app, the game app. And you search. This searches for all the values within this game app that are at 300 right now. Now we've come up with how many results? That's a few. That's 933, as you can see right there, results. Now, if we were to change all of these, we would crash the game. So what we do instead is we close GameGuardian real quick. And what we do is we go into the game and change that value so that we can scan again and narrow down our list. So I'm going to buy some ladders, okay? And as you can see, my money has now changed to 285 from 300. So I'll go back into GameGuardian. And I now scan for the new value that has changed among the values that are already got in my list. So 285, search, refine, okay? And yeah, okay, that's basically it. We're left with two values. Essentially, you repeat this process of changing the value in game, scanning again, changing the value in game until you come to about below 10 values, and then you can just randomly change some of them, all of them, however you want, okay? And I'm gonna change it to 999,999. Okay, that sounds about right. All right, let's close it out. Let's buy something, and yeah, as you can see, I got unlimited money at this point. So I'm just gonna demonstrate that this is the real. Let's buy something expensive, something for 1,000. Oh yeah. Yes, give me that light, give me those mining cards, and give me all that stuff. Alright, as you can see, money value is changed, works perfectly. I can buy all the stuffs. Now, this is a very simple example, alright? GameGuardian offers a lot more functionality. For example, it does include, let me just, a speed hack, as you can see right here. You can speed up certain games. It doesn't work for everything, let me be honest. This particular game it works for. They have refined that very much. You can speed it up. There's a cap usually on how fast you can make things. And you can then also deactivate the speed hack again, set it to 1. That's how that works. Okay, actually, I'm not sure that this works on this game, actually. But it does work on a bunch of games. Not all, obviously, but they're constantly refining that. You can change your system clock using this, which is good for like the farming simulator games that are not online. Like for example, Fallout Shelter was one of those, where you have to wait days and days and days for your people to level up and stuff to happen. For those kinds of games, this is incredibly awesome. You can just say we're gonna skip 500 seconds right now, and yeah. That will basically jump forward 10 minutes on your Android device and in your game therefore as well. I'm not gonna do this right now. I don't want to mess with the system clock, but that's a thing that you can do if you're into those kinds of games. And in general, GameGuardian has a lot of features. It's getting more and more as time goes on, and to be honest, among memory editors that are kind of cheat engine like on Android, this is definitely without a doubt the best. And yeah, as I've said, like guys, this is a tool. Like before you start raging in the comments that it didn't work on your particular game, guys, this is a tool, all right? And I can guarantee you one thing: this is a memory editor. That means anything on the client, on your device, on your phone, can be changed using this memory editor, all right? The problem is you need to know how, okay? A tool is only as good as the person using it. So if you're complaining that this doesn't work on your game, try harder, learn more, okay? Because the only thing that this thing can't do is change stuff that's on a server. That's impossible using any means, by the way, because online games do that. They store stuff on the server so they can make money and they can have a persistent, cheating-free, more or less, world, okay? So you can't hack your Clash of Clans and your whatever kind of big online games are out right now, but you can hack, for sure, any single player game out there, and you can even hack gems for the ones that aren't processing them on servers. Alright? Anyways, so I'm rambling on, but yeah, I hope you guys learned something. As I said, to download, go over to cheatware.net or Google cheatware.net GameGuardian, download it, get it, and have fun. See you guys later.